Hello people, welcome back to Follow That. Hope you're doing well. So the big one, how to make money when you're starting out. So don't forget the one-off hunts. These are a great way to make a lot of money relatively quickly. So there's the serial killer one. That all three of these are worth about 250,000. The serial killer, you follow the clues, then you unlock the Navy revolver, and then get 50 kills with it, and then you get that sweet 200k on top of the money that you've already got for doing the hunt. And likewise, the moored missions, the bounty hunter missions, these are quite fun to do actually. You go to the M on the map, she will then send you a text message, and then away you go, complete that set of missions, and then you've got another 250k for you for some fun missions. Don't actually take very long. You go the classic finish. And ready with these two, ready at 250k, and you unlock the greatest weapon in the game, the stone hatchet, which lets you do a special rampage. There we go, where you basically like a Trevor rampage, you're invincible at 250k for that. On top of the bounty money we've already got. And also there's the double action revolver treasure hunt, the third of those. There you go. Go to gtaweb.eu and that has map of all the locations. The other one, don't forget about flight school. Now, particularly if you can get gold on these, then that is really good money. There's another $250,000 plus there, and you can redo them. Just go to the main airport. Like I said, particularly if you can get gold, all the better. But if you can't, it doesn't matter. It's still some easy money, and it improves your flight skills as well. So what's not to like? And also it doesn't take very long, and you can replay them and try and get up in terms of those medals. But like I said, it's easy money. Right, unlike a lot of the missions, first dose, there's no paywall to get here. You don't have to buy. It's not like Cayo Perico where you have to buy a really expensive sub. You can just go straight in, do those missions. The money's not amazing, but if you keep doing, then it's absolutely fine. And to get to them after you've played them, you can play them again via this menu here, missions, scroll down, first dose, last dose, and of course you get the acid lab after you've completed the first set, so the first dose missions, and then that unlocks a great little business. That's a great way of making money, and you get the Ocelot Virtue when you've done the last dose missions, which is an amazing car worth well over $1 million. And it's very, very quick. And don't forget VIP missions, particularly when you're starting out. You need 50k in your bank balance. And probably the best ones, people always say it's Headhunter and Sightseer. Sightseer is probably the easiest of the lot, where you just go around the map, collect free packages, and if you do it in an invite-only lobby, no one will bother you while you're doing it. So you won't get griefed while you're doing them. And it's just nice, quick, easy money. So you do the little job to unlock the location, go and collect the package. There we go, 23k that time around for not much effort. And particularly when you're getting started out, it's a good way of just grinding those missions out. And don't forget, play the weekly events and bonuses. Some of them are 3-4 times the payout that you get normally. Trevor contact missions 4 times. You're getting like 50-60k for a few minutes work. So just keep an eye on the Rockstar Newswire, and that is a great way to ramp up your cash. You won't be able to do all of them. You may not have the business for all of them, but just check it out and you will find it. And don't forget your time trials. Time trials, easy money. Once a week when you do them, you get a lovely little bonus. So on this one, on the junk energy, the bicycle one with the boost, relatively new. Look how close I am on doing this. Even if you're really bad at these, you can probably still do it. Look at that. Sneaked in, 0.2 of a second. Sneaked in. There we go, 50k, 1 minute's work. And there's a whole bunch of time trials to do, so just have a look around on your map. This is the main time trial. But see, bear in mind, I think the main time trial, if you don't have the right vehicles, is actually quite tricky. And obviously doing it at night here wasn't the greatest idea which meant that actually, for me this time around, yeah, it was better not doing it. So it's worth having good driving skills for those. But anyway, have a look at them. Don't forget the daily events to do. You know, head to your casino. Sometimes you'll get the car, it's worth over $1 million. Sometimes you just get straight up cash, like here. So just for walking in, spinning it, 30k in the bank. Every little helps. Pick if you need to get that 50k for VIP. You can get it to one off. And don't forget to go to the cashier. Get your 1k visitor bonus. Okay, small change in GTA terms, but it's there. You're in there, so why not have it? There you go. Trade in your chips. 1,000 extra cash on top of that quick 30k that we made. Okay, now the daily thing. So don't forget your daily objectives. So these actually start to add up if you do them regularly, and it's a good way of just exploring different things that you can do in the map. So we've got that headshot. So if you do 30, you get 30k for 1 day's work, 150k for 7 days consecutive, and 750k if you do 28 days in a row, which I know is a lot. So it's whether you think it's worth doing, but 30k a day for just doing those 3 is pretty good. Don't forget G's Cash. I've got a video on the channel. It shows how to find those. Seems to be particularly popular, so go and check it out. But again, each day, quick 30k ammo and snacks topped up. And cumulative, this stuff all starts to add up. Likewise, the shipwrecks around the map, again, got videos on my channel that show you the location of all of these. Although it would be a very long video if I covered absolutely everything. But these are just kind of your list of topics. So there we go. Shipwreck, treasure chest. An easy 20k just for walking towards that. Okay, let's go. And likewise, in a similar vein, it's whether you can be bothered to do this. The junk energy skydive. So if you do them all, it becomes worth it. So it's whether, if you enjoy doing these, then fine. I think with all of these, if it's something you enjoy, so you get 5k for each, 50k bonus for all, and another 50k more for getting them all gold. I think I put 50 there, don't I? It is 50k. So it depends how much you enjoy these. So if you mess up your landing like that, oh dear, that was only 2k, so it wasn't worth it. So it's up to you. It depends what you enjoy. But if you do them all and you do them well, it's quick and easy money. Don't forget your collectibles, including the daily collectors like that shipwreck that I showed you. So in the interaction menu, you'll see collectibles, daily collectibles. So in here, the different ones you can do. Obviously that junk energy skydive that I showed you. The hidden caches, buried stashes on Kaio. See, for Kaio, that is a problem because you need to get there. But there's good money there, particularly on these. Again, somehow if you get all the movie props, there's only 10 of them, get 150k for that. And again, go to gtaweb.eu, has a map of all of the locations. So that's nothing to do with me, it's just a really useful site that I use when trying to figure out what's where. Don't forget the random events. I wouldn't stress about trying to get them to spawn, but when you see that little blue marker around you as you're going around the map, they're definitely worth doing. So this one, robbing the security van, go take out these guys, collect the stash of cash. Here we go, just show you what you get. There you go, nice sweet little 50k. And we'll drive away and we are good. There you go, easy, quick money. Likewise, similar vein, sometimes you'll see the smuggler's cache, so it's a plane that crashes nearby. You'll see that little blue marker when you're nearby the plane and it spawns in. So you dive down, there it is, you see a little flashing suitcase, dive down, there we go, 25k, again, quick work, easy money, that's what we are all about here. And I will go on to the really big stuff right at the end of the video, the big one. But let's keep going on these. So store robbery, these are quite fun when they spawn in. Again, it's one of a set of locations across the map. Again, I've got a video explaining how these all work on the channel. If you're interested, go and check them all out. You can see all of the detail on these. So our store robber, we just have to intercept him, collect the stolen cash. You can either keep it for yourself, or you can return it and be a good Samaritan, and your payout is affected. You just get 20k if you return it, 25k if you don't, and you get those lovely RP points. And plus, if it's a store, you can go and rob it. Not one of the clothing stores, but if it's a convenience store, you can rob the store afterwards. So good and bad Samaritan. See here, if you try and rob a discount store, then it just closes on you. And you are done. There we go. Again, nice, quick, easy money. And the public lobby challenge, you see them coming up, and quite often they take about 10 minutes work. So it's questionable whether they're worth it or not. Generally, if no one else is doing it, it's just easy money. So King of the Castle, for instance, this came up for me in one of the sessions, and no one was bothered about going in there. So essentially, I just stayed inside there, and it's whoever's in there for the longest wins. So here we go. I started off, and no one came along for like 5 of those minutes, which meant, there you go, by 400, no one else was going to beat that time. There you go. And then this guy turned up, and then we had a nice bit of fun. Actually, it was a lot more fun when the guy was attacking. Otherwise, I was just sat there drinking my cup of tea, not really doing very much. But then me and him had a good battle, trying to defend it. There you go, bang. And obviously I got my revenge. I can't remember what the score was in the end, but it was about 5 each, something like that. Alright, here we go. So there we go, revenge. Oh dear. Yeah, there you go. So he's only on 50. Couldn't beat my time. Here you go, 433 to 105. So I won, yeah, 12,600. Probably not worth it. There are other challenges that are better paid. So here, criminal damage. Again, you need to be in a public lobby for these. So it helps that I've got a tank. But if you've got a rocket launcher and reload it via the interaction menus, probably another good way of doing it. Go for one of the highways, stroke motorways that we call them here in the UK. And unfortunately, someone else that was really going for it. But even coming second in this, it was worth my time. Here we go. I think I got, there you go, 25k for it. I think you might even get 50 if you're first. But if no one else is doing it, particular, you can just clean up on those. Right, the big one. So this is a really useful thing. Do VIP work for other people. If you see here on this menu, looking for work, that's what you want to set it to. Do VIP work for other people. You get a small wage, but you get a cut of their work. And I think more important is you make friends that you can do the heists with. So even if you haven't qualified for the heist in terms of buying an office or buying the submarine, you can join that friend on the heist. And particularly, if you see a heist coming up, go on here, someone invites you to this, go for it. Join in, try not to get killed, keep calm, don't annoy them. But particularly once you've made those friends, joining others' heists, getting 20% of someone's payout for helping them out a little, just absolutely maxes you out. So here, if you join me on this heist, on Kaya, you got 20% of this riches. So I think on this one I did the elite challenge. There you go, 20% of 162k. Quick money, so it was done in 13 minutes. And then we can do it again, do other heists. It's just the best way. Joining heists, tell you, that is big money. But anyway, I hope that's really useful to you. Gives you a nice list of things to work through each day, one-offs, and the big ones, getting in on those heists so that you can qualify and buy your offices, buy your subs, and then you are away. All right, take care. Speak to you soon.